All right, we're cutting across to Apurva. Apurva is right now right outside former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's residence. We know that for Siddaramaiah, this is also not good. There hasn't been a cakewalk for them. The BJP fielded one of their strongest soldiers, Somanna, who was a minister, and looking at the caste dynamics, he seemed to have quite a sway there. And it almost looked like Siddaramaiah was grounded in Varuna, and at a time he thought he was very comfortable, could move around the state campaigning. He was limited to his own constituency.
In fact, last 3 days he excessively campaigned in Varuna as well. He got actors there. In one of the campaign rallies, he also apologized to the Lingayat communities of Varuna constituency, saying, "I'm unable to reach your houses, reach your lanes because of shortage of time, but forgive me," is what he said. That message was to the Lingayat community, because Lingayat are a decisive factor in the Varuna constituency, and Somanna himself belongs to the Lingayat community.
Absolutely, and it was almost a masterstroke by the BJP. But of course, the mighty Siddaramaiah in Varuna is really hoping to come back to power. How many times has he won from there? His son was there. I think at least 7 terms that the family has held power there, if I'm not wrong.
Well, that's true. After the delimitation, Varuna came into existence. Since 2008, he was holding it. 2018, he went to Chamundeshwari to make way for his son, Mr. Dr. Yathindra. Then he contested on Badami because Chamundeshwari looked weak for him as a sitting chief minister. He lost Chamundeshwari, but after the High Command intervention, this time he had to go back to Varuna, not even Chamundeshwari and not Kolar as such.
So it's been a difficult ride for Siddaramaiah. He's the only chief minister who's completed a full term in Karnataka's history of politics, but nonetheless, his own constituency has been fairly shaky. Apurva joining us right from there. Apurva, do we see emotions running high on the day of counting and results in Varuna, Siddaramaiah's constituency?
Well, Nabila, one thing that we can say for certain is that all cards on the deck for Siddaramaiah here, because remember, he has said that this is going to be his last election where he is going to be contesting in politics of Karnataka. He says that he is ready to be in politics, but he will not be contesting anymore. And Siddaramaiah right now, we're right outside his residence as well, and we can clearly see, it's fairly a very dull day as well. All excited, even as the election results are yet to be announced in just a couple of hours. But we're also seeing that in Varuna, especially on the day of elections, we saw the high crowds that were gathered for Siddaramaiah, even as he had gone in to cast his vote there in Siddaramaiah Hundi. That is the village, and that is a place for Siddaramaiah from where he had cast his vote as well. All crowds that had gathered there, enthusiastic as Siddaramaiah had gathered, had come to his hometown. He had also taken blessings from Siddarameshwara, his family deity, and then gone ahead and cast his vote. He had also confidently told us while speaking with us on the day of casting his vote that he's very confident the Congress will come back to power. Majority of over 130 plus is what he had also predicted for the Congress to win and create a clear majority. Even yesterday, he's standing by his statement as well, confident that Congress will win the mandate and form the government as well. So that we have Siddaramaiah on one side, who is quite enthusiastic and sure of the clear victory for Congress. But on the other side, we have BJP Somanna, who is a direct, contestant fighting against Siddaramaiah. Remember, this Varuna constituency has been an important territory for both the BJP and the Congress, because we've got stalwart leader, that's Siddaramaiah, who's been pitched from Varuna, and now we're seeing that Somanna had been pitched from there as well, because this is to capitalize on the Lingayat votes and the Lingayat community people. So that is what was the main reason why BJP had also cast Somanna from the same region, that is from Varuna as well. And we're seeing the battle between Siddaramaiah as well as Somanna had been a tough one nonetheless, but Siddaramaiah, they are very confident enough in saying that not only will he win in Varuna, but also that the Congress will go ahead and win.
And you know what, Siddaramaiah in fact has been one Congress leader who's been really quoting India Today time and again, and that's what we want to reflect here on our screens. As Apurva is right now in Varuna at Siddaramaiah's constituency. Siddaramaiah, as he spoke to the media, very confidently quoted India Today's exit polls and cited that India Today, a trustworthy news network, has given us 140. That's the best tally. Says we will win over 140, in fact 150. That's Siddaramaiah's confident move there, as the BJP remains buoyant. But the Congress, super confident, with Siddaramaiah quoting India Today, calling us the most trusted network and saying that this is the most accurate tally. Let's have a listen. going to try and wait for that reaction to come in. But Nagarjun,
well, we were speaking of Varna constituency in Old Mysore region. Both the stalwarts of the Congress, DK Shivkumar as well as Siddaramaiah, come from the Old Mysore. And in our exit poll survey also, Congress is doing quite well. 64 out of the 64 seats. The exit poll, India Today, My Axis India survey gives them 36, if I'm not wrong, through the 36 seats across the Old Mysore, especially a clean sweep, if I'm not wrong, in Mysore and Chamarajnagar district as well.
Even the JDS bastion has been, I mean, at least the survey predicts that it's now coming into the Congress's fold.
True.
But Siddaramaiah quoting India Today, Nagarjun, saying that this is the most trustworthy network. We know that he has a particular affinity to our channel because naturally we are one of the most credible, or most credible, if I may say.
That's absolutely true. In fact, he came to our roundtable also. He had a candid chat with us. He spoke about how confident his strategies were working, and now in the exit poll survey, he's clearly quoting India Today exit poll saying that they have given us 122 to 140. I think we would go overboard and get maybe 10 seats extra to 150. I won't be surprised. And the crucial part is that the 8% vote share that they have got a clear edge. Siddaramaiah, not just Siddaramaiah, a lot of Congress leaders also feel that that figure might be true, because 6 to 8% is what their calculations also is showing, that the Congress is ahead by 6 to 8%. Sagai, you have been tracking the Congress party as well. Yesterday was a series of meetings, one in the morning with Mr. Kharge, the ACC president, one in the evening in a private hotel with again Mr. K.C. Venugopal and Surjewala, the in charge of Karnataka. What is the strategy of the Congress if they come to the clear majority today, as our exit polls are predicting? Who would be the next chief minister? Is there going to be more fight between the leaders, or the consensus will be reached in a couple of days?
See, the leaders claim that there is a procedure which is being followed in the Congress, that is the CLP meeting. Once the Congress gets the majority, they'll call for a CLP meeting in the Congress office, and the procedure will be followed where the MLAs have to elect. That's what the procedure was followed even the year 2013 when Congress got the majority. And time and again the leaders reiterate that this is the kind of procedure which will be followed, even Siddaramaiah. But you need to see the other side of it. That is of DK Shivkumar, who have time and again said that the High Command will take the decision. Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi will take a decision of the next Chief Minister. The procedure or the modalities which has been followed earlier by the Congress was not followed in the case of Punjab, when they had changed from Amrinder Singh to the next Chief Minister. So probably the DK Shivkumar and his camp believe that as the High Command has promised to DK Shivkumar, probably they might hand over him the helm of affairs. But we need to wait and watch, because as DK Shivkumar has indirectly said to the media yesterday that when Dinesh Gundu Rao resigned that he cannot handle the situation, when Siddaramaiah resigned that he takes a moral responsibility in losing 2019, or when the government fell down, when the government collapsed and 2019 Lok Sabha election lost, they took the moral responsibility and resigned. After that, the Congress was quite inactive in the state of Karnataka, and DK Shivkumar resurrected the party. He started several protests across the state, like Mekedatu, Freedom Walk, and enrolling the Congress members. So there are several activities which was being started by DK Shivkumar, and he has pointed out all those achievements that he has done during his period. So he is trying to market himself, stating that it was a dead party and he is a person who has given life to the party in the state of Karnataka, and he is a person who have bought till this time, where even the exit poll can predict that Congress is a party which has edge over the BJP.